And please remind me if I'm moving too fast, if I'm speaking or the tools. Sometimes in my computer is moving fast, then reflection comes slower here in the presentation. So remind me, okay? So yeah, also many of asked, okay, which tool I should use. I have seen all of you have at least some of the tools as needed. VS Code, Sublime Text, Bracket, a lot of other things. But I would really highly recommend try to use VS Code if you search, and then the logo is look like. This is the best tool, and then and it is very powerful tool. All the mentors here, most of the students use the same tool, so you get familiarity, like looking at, seeing it, mentor doing, and you are using the same tool, right? So download it, and it's free. Everything, and it's really nice tool, great tool. Okay, okay. So as I mentioned that here in the before this small exercise here, just it was an health check. If you are in control of the machine, right? You know how to go and how to write stuff. So did everybody manage to? I mean, you understood, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you can go to folder and then write something, right? So now, yeah. What's next? Yeah. Okay. So about tools, right? So let's get our hand dirty before we do it. So these are text a tag. So you already had agreed the tags, right? I'm very pleased to see that all of you know what tags are, right? So there are various types of tag. You might have already have seen that and used it for your assignment also. So apart from the structure, we have a B tag, H1, and then UI, and then what more? Like this tags, right? So instead of doing a lot more introduction to different types of tags, probably I can help you to show why you can read about the tags. So Leo3. Do you know this site?
Yes.
Oh man, all people know this. Yeah. I think this site is from Aegis, right? And they are the one that define the standard for how HTML should look like, and then how the browser should interpret, right? And then if I just scroll down to HTML section, did I lost it? HTML, right? Learn HTML. So, and then tags. Do you know where are the tags? Elements. Okay, people call it elements, right? Yeah? You have a question?
No.
Okay. How about finding an internet like HTML tags? Here, right? So these are the various tags, and then what they can do for us. So instead of I would just introduce different tags, so I would like to see like if you have some familiar tag, and then try to use them. So let's do one more exercise, okay? And then we will do the introduction later on, what the tags we used. So I will do myself the assignment along, and then you can see that. So I will try to draw something here. So basically what we have done previously is a small thing, and then it's showing like that, right? So I need to put some structure, a little bit organized way to display information, right?
Yeah.
So let's keep it, let's say we want to build a home page for ourselves, the personal one, right? The personal should look like this one, for instance. I think something like that. So this is the browser, okay? Don't confuse with the border, okay? So this is the page, and here we need a box like that. Okay. Probably you can fill in a different color, doesn't matter. And then here we need an element, right? So in page, if it's a page, so everything is an element, okay? So we'll be using a keyword for element to know it. And then how to write element is using tag, okay? So here's an element, and then probably I don't know, it's a bad picture maybe. So and then so if you need to build a simple page where you should not use anything than HTML, only HTML, no CSS, okay? Remember that, don't try to use anything CSS. And the flow we are maintaining because it's a purpose, then if you start using CSS, it will be complex, then mentor will be engaged with only you instead of helping others. So try to be simple, and then experimental thing we'll try to with the homework, okay? So make a very simple page, and maybe a box which should actually take the entire area of the page, and then here you can write some link or button or whatever you feel like, home and more, or you can write many more if you want, right? And then there you make a two section. One section is there, another section is there, right? And then in one section it should have a picture. So if you can just show some picture from your computer or internet, it's really nice, you can see it. And then here, something about you. So basically we want to make a personal homepage, right? So you would be making your homepage, you can name it, okay, this one, and welcome to my homepage. Here you can write welcome to my homepage as well, and then picture and some information, some bio, some you about yourself. And text can be dummy text, you don't have to focus on text. You can just copy paste text, right? Or you can just ABCD X, Y, Z. Is that understood?
So we only need to write HTML, no CSS.
Only HTML. Yes, we will learn HTML. We'll do the introduction and then try to do it. Don't do extra. Don't try to do less, and then try to do as I said. If you try to do a different way, probably you will not get some the key element that I was talking about. Okay, and then ask for help. Yeah. Okay. One is important thing also. You know, can anyone name it? What I have just done here?
It's a navigation bar.
No. What is this? All this hand drawing is.
Mock.
It's called mock. You can call it. It's called wireframe. So it's also very commonly used in the industry. So you do the hand scratch in the hand, and then try to imagine how this is look like. We also do this in the piece of paper or maybe tissue paper, and then try to talk to customer. Okay, client. Okay, do you what the thing you want? How does it look like? Do you have an image or how many links or basic thing? So this is called wireframe, and then wireframe can be very complex as well. If we're just trying to do the actual code, we try to do wireframe, right? So it's a good one to know. Okay, please go ahead. So we have 10 minutes to do this. Okay.
Who have any questions?
Just one question. Like home and one, is it something made with tables or something?
Try with yourself. Whatever you have.
We can
It should look like this structure. You use any text you feel comfortable. It's not there's no one approach to do it. Okay.
What do we use usually for links?
Oh.
Who does have? What do we use usually for links? Which tags?
reference.
No.
Okay. Navigation.
Navigation.
Navigation
No.
is semantic, but if I want
Anchor
to
tag.
have a link, anchor tag. This is the first one we can use. We can do it as a button as well, but as a link we use anchor tag. So the anchor tag can be inside anything else if you want to style it or do anything. But now it's just text.
So do your homework by this time, okay? I mean exercise, not homework.
So you don't have a lot of time, but
Yeah.
you can do it.
And copy paste anything from the internet. It's okay. Allowed.
Try to work on the file you have now. Where did you get the last part from?
You can get it.
Yeah, but where did you get it from? Did you? Guys, try to Google everything you are writing to check if it's correct or not.
Well, something is off just yeah. Just look at it.
But not bad. Nothing you done. Okay, because try to learn how to find it. This is what you are learning here.
This is not something that you need, but one thing that's really nice is when you have these
Try
conditions.
to Google it first. Then go.
So, yeah, I know.
Guys, the key is Google. We write how to, and we write any tag, anything I want. So if I want to say how to make a button, how to make an image, so it's always like HTML, how to have a navigation, HTML, have to have a paragraph. Copying is okay for me.
Try to save it. Choose the browser again.
Functional PR, which is not very cool.
Okay, so everything you need.
It's okay if the image is not on the right, on the left, and the text on the right, because maybe they need CSS too. Like the image on the left and the text on the right, it needs CSS.
No.
No? How would you do it?
Everything without CSS, just copy paste as much as you can.
When you see something red, it means there's a problem.
So I know that I didn't show this one. Yeah. I will just put some link here.
Yeah, but you close all the tags, then you.
Can I make this two with column or?
Whatever you have. I'm not going to a specific.
Okay.
If you have problem,
Can I use column for
same thing. So if you have a navigation,
image
you
and
know how to do it.
Yes,
Just
if you can use it.
HTML,
Okay.
how to navigation.
Yeah.
And they will give you the rights and the for it. You want to do the home and the more. Home and more. It's called the navigation of the page, right? And they are linked, so when you click on home, we go to a page called home. I don't know how we can do it. But this is fine. It's totally fine.
Try it. If you do it now,
If you just put more than one process.
try to find something wrong.
So just
More.
copy more than one tag now. No, I mean the whole tag with the piece. Yeah. So it will be nice. Looks nice. This is fine. It's fine. It's fine. Yeah, so it's even. Or do you need one in the left, one in the right? I think you can find it. So just copy and paste. No. I'll write something about what's just leave it as it is. It's fine.
They said,
This is the first thing you do. Is every time you open it, then you have to close it. So we have the body, and we have the closing body, right?
Yeah.
We have after the body X1, the closing, we have U by the closing, we have N by. Inside N by, what is this? We have something like U. This is one. We have also another record.
I didn't realize I'm just trying to repeat it first.
Yeah, without we can't prove without CSS.
How's it going, guys?
Guys, for the image, if you don't want to save an image on your on your computer, so just Google find an image, copy the link of the image, and put it on the href. Don't need to save it on your computer as well. Yeah, because we can. So we have one by one. And you see the left one? Everything. When you see, yeah, when you see that,
But I'm trying to
the line
when
before,
you copy,
so the
when
line
you
before
paste it
is
here,
Right now, I start
so
to
it's good.
add some pictures.
yeah, but the beta should be closed.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes.
So
Let's see.
When you can you see this?
Okay, if I move to take the resources.
Yeah. So
Yeah, very
do
good. And this
that looks
is
better.
thank you.
Sometimes those
Yeah.
switches.
Yeah.
It's here. Can you refresh?
It's
Okay.
Okay, guys, I think we have spent the time, right? So, again, if I can get your attention back. So, did everybody manage to do it?
somehow.
You did? And how does it look like? Look like this one?
No.
No? Okay. So that's fine. Then what we'll do here, before the break, we'll try to do it together, right? And you guys need to help me because I'm not also expert, so I need your help all along the way. So, yeah. And I'll do it from the scratch, from the beginning, right? So it doesn't matter if you're from the computer science background or anything, it will be, with us. We will not lost you. Okay. So I made this page, right? Can I use this one or I have to do it from the fresh?
You can
From this, right? So basically, what I did, I create a folder and then create a file there. And somebody says, okay, it's nice to use the index.html, right, instead of something, right? And there's a reason behind it. So index.html we treat as a the root of the thing, like where we just start, right? Like if you want to take a train, so you go to station, so this is the gate, right? So it is known, and then server if try to find index.html file and then just render it without asking any question, right? This is the way. But you can also do the same thing with some other file name, but it is recommended to use index.html for the at least one file, right? To just start with the application. So we just rename it to keep the best practice, right? Okay, index.html, right? That's nice. Okay, then my this thing will break because it can't find something here, right? So what was our first task here? We need to make a section, right? So and then element. So how to make this element on top? So we need some tag, right? Let's remove this tag here. So we need some tag. What is the best tag for doing the first one, like home and then more?
Navigation.
Nav tag, okay.
Or table.
Why don't we use div?
anchor.
Okay.
No, I'm just asking. Do you know anyone?
I think let's skip it. We'll do it together, okay? Yeah. So nav tag. So and how should I write the nav tags information? What should it contain? Sorry?
Anchor
A tag, right? Anchor tag. So see the beauty. About the IDE, I'm writing a, right? And then hitting just tab, you can do the same as well in your machine. It's also giving me the the entire coding, the tag, how it should look like. Okay, so there you have get some productivity. You don't have to type yourself, right? And then what should I do? Home, right? And then I need one more tag. Is that it? Copy this one. Okay, not that way. Copy and then this way, right? And also it is always nice to keep the format, like you should always write a beautiful code, right? Like this, a block, not write in one line. That's not a beautiful write code. And then here we need a more, right? So we save it and then let's see. Always do one thing, try to save the file and then see how this does it look like. That's a best practice. So we go there and refresh. Is it start looking good? At least something, maybe with not the border, right? Without that one, probably let's stick to it. But then we need what? We need an image and we need some text. So how can we do the image? How can we get an image there in the page?
With the tag,
Image tag, right? So image tag, and then it gives me this information, right? And then can you just tell me if I just save and then it's nothing happen, right? Why is that?
There's no source. No source.
And source is what?
Link. File.
Okay. So here's the one key element. So if you see the tags like that, right? And then we also have tag like that, H tag, right? H1, write something. So if we do that, it's just rendering, but image tag not rendering anything. Why is that? It's because image tag needs some more information to display information, display this thing, right? And then how do we give the information? It's like a configuration. We are giving some configuration thing, and this has a key name for it. It's called properties. So tag has properties. This is important. So tag has a defined properties. So image has src. Src gets an URL or some resource location, right? How to find this information and then display it, right? So so we need an image somehow. So where can I get the image? Maybe apple. Is it a nice apple? Maybe a green apple. Oh my god! I just typed apple and then apple coming, right? Not the real apple. Okay, I think this look nice. Copy. Save it maybe. What do I save? Okay, I don't know. In IDE, you can also do copy paste like this, I guess. Copy paste. It doesn't coming. Yeah. So drag and drop. Okay. So we can rename it. Right. Okay. So what should we do here? So if you look at my structure here, not here. So this is my folder, right? As you mentioned, to have a nice place to write the code. So we just made the folder, and then we have two files, HTML, and then a picture, right? So and it's in the same location. If it's the same location, we just mention the file name, right? The file we just want to show, and the file also should mention the extension. So here you can see the extension, right? And this is important. If you don't do it, probably this file will not be rendered. JPG, okay? So we go there and then do this. Oh wow, so what a beautiful apple is, right? So it's coming, right? But it's too big, right? We don't have any space, we can't see it in one page. What should we do then? How can we small it?
Wait,
Width and height.
Width and height. So image has a What? Has a different property to control it with. What is it? What should you give?
200.
200. And then height?
I think it's too big.
Okay, if I don't give height, what will happen?
It will be 200, 200.
It will just take the default one, 200, 200. If I wanted to have a different, then I should make it, right? Let's keep to, write as lesser code as possible, right? So it's okay, right? We now have the picture, right? Probably not the nice picture. And then what do we need? We will figure out with our image later on. And then what do we need here? Another section.
Yeah.
With what?
With
With some information about my information. So let's keep it. So how can I keep it? Another information. What is the best tag to do it?
Just div.
section.
Div and align.
Div.
Let's do div then. Okay, fine. What should I do here?
Align.
I should show this about me.
Header.
See, the about me is a
little
little bit
bigger.
different, bigger, right?
Yeah.
So for
example.
H2,
H2.
okay, H2. So about me, right? And then what else we need here? Some more information.
Yeah.
My history, right? So what I need?
Paragraph.
Paragraph, probably the best. So paragraph, right here I could write this, or I can write like you, like what? Your name?
Yeah, Laura Wilson,
Yeah. Yeah. So this is nice. So probably if you don't know it, so if you just write lorem, okay. This is also one of my favorite thing. Sometimes I try to do some, something in internet, and it asks me to create the profile, right? All time asks it, and so annoying. So what I do, I post my name, first name Lauren, last name Epsom. Okay, so if you go there, it's a website. Here you can go, copy some nice text, look like text, but these are not real text. It's just something like a new language. You cannot probably read it, right? It's look like a text, but you cannot read it. So like this one, where can I get it? Generate. So paragraph.
I think we can do the in the easiest way.
Okay.
Just writing in paragraph Laura, and then giving how many words, for example 30, 40, and then just type down.
Here.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. That's nice. Okay.
Delete that.
Should I delete?
Yeah.
Let's do it here. Lorem.
No. Make a new paragraph.
Paragraph.
Inside that, take Laura, and then 50.
Or it's just I hit tab. It's just coming
No,
to this.
Yeah. you see.
That's fine.
So take 50, then 50 words.
Yeah. So basically, this is the help. We don't need to go to the website, and then this is just giving me the information, and this is the beauty about IDE. So this IDE somehow configured. If you write lorem and then hit tab, it just get the information from somewhere and giving us here, right? Or you can go here and then copy as much as you want. And also this nice way you mentioned that we can do it 50, 2,000 word. We can write it. So, but it's nice, but it's not really nice to read the code, right? So it's not nice to read the whole code. We should always be able to read the code. How can I do it?
Give a break.
So you can go, scroll like left, horizontal, vertical, all these things, but then you lose the context, right? So I think here's something good thing in the tool. View. Rep, yeah, nice one. What is the rep thing? See, toggle rep, right? So actually, I want to toggle it. What rep? So if I do it, see, it's just coming in the one screen. Now it's much more readable, right? I know what is exactly how much word or whatever I have, right? So now I have this information, and then I just go. I saved it, and then what should I do? Oh, it tries to translate, right? It can recognize what the text. So now this about me and text are coming. And actually we have the basic information we need for the structure. But it doesn't look like that I want it, right?
Yeah.
So what should I fix? I have to remove this DDD, right? And then, yeah, that's an easy fix. We can do it quickly. Now it's gone. And then, yeah, I don't want to translate. And then what is the basic problem here?
Align.
What align?
I mean, for about me, it should be next to.
We call it alignment. Yes, definitely. So alignment is a problem here. The image is in the right place, but somehow we need to move this one to the right section, right? Okay. So as I said, we should not use the CSS, but CSS is the way to do it, but we are not doing it because it's not the intention to do learn CSS here. So how can I do it? Is there any way? Can anyone suggest?
Align next to div.
Table.
A-L-I-G-N,
Align, yeah, next.
align,
Yeah, and then right.
right? Like this? Is it coming?
No, it just align the text to the right.
To the right, right?
Okay.
So it's so basically what it is. The div has it's see the red mark. Can you see it?
Yeah.
Why is red? So this is not a div property itself. It doesn't recognize. Probably see here in image it's a built-in property, right? Built-in thing. You can use them, but here it's not recognized. So what it try to do? It try to align the content inside it, not the element. The element, this bucket, this block, right? Just to show it more, maybe if you see the bottom.
Why it's red.
Yeah. Okay. So it's not the best thing. So what can we do?
Can we use article?
I think try to fix with this thing. Yeah.
You can make the width for it.
For
Width.
width.
Yeah.
Okay.
Paragraph.
Again, probably it's not, with the paragraph. Should I hear?
Yeah, maybe. Something.
No, I don't know.
It doesn't work. So why am I doing it? So always, if you have a confusion, if you have a new way, always try them. Write it there and then see how it's doing. It's very important. Other thing you can copy paste. But I have seen someone actually using some table, right? Who is this using table?
I use table.
Okay. So table is the approach to have the structure like this one. Okay. So let's use table, right? So let's do something here. How to write a table? TA, like you can type it like this. Function key here, TABB in this way, right? And then you can write the whole thing, right? But in my ID, there's something super artificial thing. So you do it table, and then star. I think star. Table has what? Table has a structure, right?
Yeah.
What it has?
Column and
Columns and rows.
TR and TD, right?
Yeah.
And TR represent what?
rows and rows.
Rows. And TD represent?
Column.
So basically, what do we need here?
We need a one row, one column.
Do you agree?
One row and
One column.
yeah,
No, two columns.
2 columns and 1 row.
One row, 2 column, I think, right?
Yeah.
So this look at the image and the thing. It's look like one thing, and then two is a different separation. So I need a 1 row, 1 column. So 1 TR. So it's not important. It's just I'm sure doing it. Just probably some of you know. That's why you can do it, right? And then okay, let's not do it that way. How to write this code? Do you know? Like this, okay? It's not nice. I think I forgot the
Insert it inside. You're using image,
emit, yes.
so table, then the other one.
What is that? Yeah,
Yeah.
tier, and 1 tier.
No, plus.
Is it plus?
Yeah.
Or not this one?
No,
3D
this is,
into 2
this is indentation.
indentation. No, it did work. Okay. Okay, I want to do it again. It's a funny thing. Okay. So let's see it here. Table, and then I just do this one. Table has what? Tier. Table should have next element tier, and then I need only 1 tier. That's fine. And then I need TD, right? And then how many TD? 2 TD. And then hit enter. It gives you this everything.
If you
Can
guys,
show again?
you guys do it and it doesn't work because you don't have the extension.
Yeah.
So you need to download it.
Yeah.
At home.
And sorry about that. I showed it. Don't follow my way. You just write yourself. That's better instead of like going to this thing. So what I need here, right? I need a image, yeah.
We have the lunch, we skip the lunch.
Oh yeah, okay. Yes, okay. So here, right? And then this table has this information, right?
Yeah.
And then it's okay. So what should we do? What can we do now? What should we do now?
Need to
Just try with table if it's working. So what I can do, I can copy the image that I have declared, copy, and then replace image with the image thing, right? And then copy this div with everything. I'm moving cut and paste, okay? I did here, right? And then save it and then do it here, okay? Now it's coming.
Yeah.
Or to verify its thing, so here we can write BOR border equal 1, I think, yes, it's showing, okay?
Can you show the code again, please?
Okay, it's maybe not that much readable, right? Or it is readable. See here. So I have this name tag. You can do it whatever it's suitable, and then table, and then td, tr, and then just putting that information, just moving there, okay? So just to fix this one, last thing before we go to the one. So this apple is not really nice. So we want to remove with a real person, right? Let's say, right? Who is the real person in the world? Maybe him. So how can I show this picture to my website?
Using the URL.
Yeah. How can I do it? So I can hit here right button, right? Or copy image address. Copy this one and then go to my code, right? And then in this code, this src, right? So here you can do it two ways. One is like you can define your local machine. You can read it from internet outside. So if you do it outside, then it should be very uniquely identified how this is, like HTTP and all this information, right? You just save it and then do it, right? So now this guy is here, right? And you are well done. So then have a quick break. How long you need to have lunch?
No, we have lunch break now.
Yeah,
Half an hour.
half an hour? Okay, let's take it for half an hour, okay?
I used actually tables in my assignment.